Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Lisa.
So, Christopher?
Good morning, I think.
Christopher, finally some good news for the government.
Yes, Lisa, a big win last night on school funding. It's a terrific reform. It will end decades of arguments about the school funding wars. It's a needs-based model. Everyone is treated consistently across the country. No more 27 secret deals that the former government did, the former Labor government did. And it's a terrific outcome. And the crossbenchers supported it. We passed it this morning at 2 a.m. So Anthony and I are a little bit wan this morning.
And Albo's not very pleased because Labor remains strongly opposed to the plan, don't you, Albo?
Well, we are opposed to the plan because we don't think it puts enough money in to the system. We adopted a needs-based funding model. The government has adopted the rhetoric but not the investment. And that's why we'll continue to argue for more funding for schools, particularly for needy schools.
He got the flu this morning, which is why he sounds a bit thick in the head. It's $23 billion.
You're just being mean.
No, it's true. You've got a flu.
I am. I've been...
He's been sick for 2 weeks, actually.
All
the
right,
entire fortnight I have had the flu and struggled through.
It's $23 billion more money. $23 billion. I mean, and we all know that there's so much more to a good education than the funding, but we're still putting in $23 billion more.
All right.
Ending the school
That's
funding.
only compared
I
with
hadn't
Tony
finished.
Abbott's cuts.
I hadn't finished.
Well, you are finished, Christopher. The government's finished. Let's face it.
all right.
It's just limping towards its end.
Yeah, we've got 2 years, 2 years before the election.
Limping away there, struggling,
It's wishful thinking on your part.
limping through to 2
Nobody
a.m.
believes it. You go back to bed.
Well, I can tell you two
We're becoming more and more like the Muppets.
We should
you
never
are.
be put together.
All
We
right,
shouldn't be put
while
together
we're
in the
talking
same studio.
money, gentlemen, let's move on to the pay packets of federal politicians because they're certainly making headlines this morning after it was revealed you guys are going to receive a 2% pay increase from next month, leaving some MPs $4,000 a year better off. Albo, at a time when wages for everyone else are stagnant, are you comfortable with the pay increase?
That was to you. Couldn't you hear that?
No, sorry, my microphone's not happening at
Well,
all.
I can.
Can you hear me, Albo?
I'm happy to answer. So
You're coming in and out, I'm
Okay,
sorry. But,
Albo, wages are going
well,
up
the truth is
by
that...
2%. Are you comfortable with that when wages for everyone else are stagnant?
What I'm comfortable with is politicians not determining our own pay. It being at arm's length of us. The first I knew about that was when I was told just before we came on air. It is appropriate that all of our paying conditions are not set by us, but set by an independent tribunal.
You could always
process.
resist.
Well, in fact, we've had a pay freeze for the last couple of years, Lisa. So the reality is we don't make these decisions. There's an
But so have
independent
most voters,
remuneration
not
tribunal.
through their own... you know, they don't have the possibility of choosing to or not to accept a pay increase. Most wages are remaining stagnant at the moment, Christopher.
Well, in fact, the Fair Work Commission has just increased the average wage for workers in a decision, again, an independent decision by the Fair Work Commission. The good thing about the way our salary and remunerations are set is that we actually have nothing to do with it. We're not asked our opinion about it. The Remuneration Tribunal sets it. We've had a couple of years of a freeze, and quite frankly, Anthony and I don't do this job for the salary. We do it because it's a wonderful way of helping the society in which we live, and we'd do it, you know, even if we weren't paid.
All right.
Well, I think we probably have to get paid, otherwise,
That's always a possibility.
Otherwise we'd struggle.
otherwise we wouldn't be able to live. But you know, we obviously don't do it for the money, and these decisions are made by the Remuneration Tribunal, and we really have nothing to do with it.
All right. I think you two need to go back to bed.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
I
we can't
really-
really hear. Anthony can't really hear.
Yeah. You can't speak either.
Oh, and he's got the flu.
No.
Need
I
a
can
little lie
always
down,
speak.
I think.
Even if I
Do you know who
don't
you
know the
look like?
question, I can give an answer.
I'm going to get him a
Do you know how
lemon
you
sip.
two look like this morning? It's become very obvious to all of us here watching. Remember on the Muppets, Statler and Waldorf?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I think we've got a photo here from inside the Muppets camp.
I'm going to get him a little lemon
I
sip.
don't know what you just said, but I know it was probably
They're
bad.
making fun of you.
Why are you making fun of
They're
me?
making fun of you.
Here I am. I'm turning up at work,
Stop it. Oh,
unpaid. We could have a 100% increase on our Today Show salary.
Well, that's true. That'd be a nice change.
Wouldn't make much difference, really.
We've been offered
How about
money.
that?
So good.
We've been
Fresh
offered
air
money
and
by
love.
other
That's what
networks.
we give you
Yeah, we love you
too.
guys.
Fresh
We're in
air and
demand.
love.
Yeah, thank
Other
you.
networks have offered
Very
us money.
committed,
We
aren't
said,
They certainly are. So